Have you ever thought about the idea that you're probably in the financial situation that you're in because of some things you've learned from your parents, your grandparents, from your peers, from your coworkers, from school, from family and friends, from television, maybe even from YouTube, and you've allowed those things to become fundamentals for you today? Things that you practice without even, thinking about it. A better word, programming. Well, today we're going to talk about that in this short video. And hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. This is the Middleman CEO channel. I'm the Middleman CEO. And if you would like to learn how to start a business from your phone, making passive income without leaving your house, without doing the work, then you need to find out what a middleman business is and how it can help you to have another source of income from your phone, from your laptop, from your kitchen table without leaving the house. I've been doing it since 2020. That's all I do. If you're somebody who wants to learn more about that, all you have to do is click the link in the video description below to get the free training, or leave the word middleman in the comments below. Let's get into it. So you guys know, if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, there are things that I am just hell-bent on, like, getting it out of your mindset. There are things that I've learned in the past 5 years. 2020 is when I kind of started this journey. So probably the past 5.5 years, I've been on this journey of changing my financial habits, of being a better money manager, of learning how to make money without having to do all the work. Trust me, I've worked hard a lot in my life. I have the wear and tear on my body to prove it. And don't laugh, that's going to be you if you don't change things soon. And so I've done a lot of jobs. I've been fired a lot. I've been homeless more than I care to remember. And so my advice is just basically from things I've learned, my experience, my wisdom, and I hope that you can use it to help you. So with that in mind, again, these things I get pushback from all the time, but there are things that I bet your parents and your grandparents and those around you taught you, or you were privy to hear, and those things are now causing financial issues for you. So when you look at your parents and your grandparents, you see 20, 30, 40-year jobs, right? When you think about your parents and your grandparents, they've worked typically at the same job. Maybe if they had to leave a job or change one, they probably 2-3 jobs max. But over the 40 years until they retired, they consistently had work, they consistently had employment, and it was for years and years at a time. Because the idea of like job jumping was not something they would do. But now today, it's mandatory that you jump jobs. It's mandatory if you want to survive, because prices jump, your salary does not jump, so you have to chase the salary, so you have to jump behind the job. You're jumping. Who's going to pay more for my life or my hour? Who's willing to pay me more for my 9 to 5, Monday through Fridays? Highest bidder I'm selling it to. Well, this company's willing to pay you X, and this company's willing to pay you X plus. And so what you do, you jump over there. But for them, that wasn't a thing. Think about it. For them, buying a house, living in a house 20, 30, 40 years, that was a thing. Big Mama's house was everybody's house. It was hard times' house. You fell on hard times, you could always go sleep on the sofa or in the spare room. But today, people buy $1 million houses, move out in 3 to 5 years, 7 to 10 years max. I live in a neighborhood where and I'll tell you guys this, and my viewers, some of you are here in Dallas, you know where I live. And there are multi-million-dollar homes in this neighborhood, and yet there are people who buy these houses, and in 2-3 years, they're gone. So the idea that you have to be a homeowner, that's probably holding you back because you've been exposed to that. And for some reason, you think that owning a home makes you somebody. I'm here to tell you it doesn't. There's nothing wrong with owning a home. There's also nothing wrong with renting a home. By the way, you rent either way. You rent the mortgage. Thank you. You rent the land. Thank you. You rent either way. I'm just here to let you know and open your eyes, right? So that safe, secure job, null and void, that no longer exists. This is not your parents' or your grandparents' era. This is a new dispensation where long-term jobs don't exist, right? This is the generation where all of a sudden everybody's firing, but nobody's hiring. You don't see the now hiring signs. They may as well replace them with now firing signs anyway. This is the dispensation where stacking money in a bank is a terrible idea. For your parents and grandparents, it was a great idea because banks actually paid them interest to put it in there. Now you go and ask the bank how much they pay you. 0. I'll save you some time. So like I told a friend the other day, I was like, hey, if saving money was the answer, then why wouldn't banks save money? If that's the answer, banks could just save, but they don't. So what am I telling you? I'm not telling you what to do. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not your advisor or anything like that. I'm just telling you things I've learned and things I won't do anymore. I'll never buy a house with a paycheck again. I'll never stack money in the bank with the purpose of just leaving it there waiting on hard times to come. I'll never do that again. Right? I'll never rely on one job and believe that it's safe and secure. I'll never do that. I'll never sit there and believe that my paycheck, one source of income, is all I need. I won't let that happen. I encourage you to not let that happen. Don't sit there, guys, and believe that your paycheck is your only source of income, and that's fine. Don't let that happen to you. You should always have more than one source of income, because one day you're going to wake up and that paycheck's going to be long gone, and it's not going to be there, and you're going to be looking for ways to make money. And here I am telling you today, that day is coming where you're going to lose your job, you're going to lose your paycheck. You may as well get prepared today. You may as well get prepared today. If you lose your job, how are you going to take care of yourself? Better yet, when you lose your job, how are you going to take care of yourself? When that paycheck is removed from your life cycle, what are you going to do then? Some of you sit back and you act like it's not going to happen. I'm telling you it's going to happen. You're seeing all these layoffs now from companies that are not struggling. These companies are making billions of dollars, yet they found a way to lay off 20,000 workers. Amazon, Intel. Go figure. Why? Because they can replace you and make even more money. They don't care about you. They care about what their stock looks like, public opinion. I'm just telling you, that's the way it works. So whether you want to believe it or not, doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, that's the way it works. That's what's happening. If you want to get ahead of this and not sit back and wait until it's time to suffer and you have no paycheck, and now you're struggling to take care of your family, let me tell you, that's not a good feeling. You don't want to be there. My advice to you is to do something now before the hard times come. Start prepping, start taking care of yourself, start looking to make money right now, understanding that your job might not be there tomorrow. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. Let me know if you're a new subscriber. I'll give you a shout out. Otherwise, have a wonderful, blessed day. And if you guys are ready to create a source of income by creating a simple middleman business using the simple middleman business model, book, deposit, dispatch, working about 1 hour per week, making passive income without talking to customers, without doing the work, I'll teach you how to do it. Just put the word middleman in the comments below or click the link in the video description below for the free training. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. And remember, no job is safe and secure, which means what? Your paycheck is at risk. See you on the next video. Peace.